Welcome back to Phoenix Point. The pointing intensifies. Bit of a slow, rocky start today, but we're getting here. We're slowly getting into the vibe. So I want to get started quick as possible. Too many distractions this morning. Let's just get to it before something just randomly happens to pull me out of the game. Quick, get in before the universe collapses. Alright, so between last stream and now, I did do a tiny bit. I did just a little bit. There were two Haven attack missions. I did those. Those are pretty, not necessarily easy, but they're simple missions. They're repetitive missions. You do them for the resources and all that. So I just did those off screen. Got a little research in, but nothing major. Just a little kind of busy work between streams, right? I'm trying to push things along what little I can. All right. So, right now we're researching mutoid genetics, which yes, so that one mission that we did last time, the favor for a friend, right? The one with the infestation that kind of well, that was like the one before, the stream before last. But I got around to the research, and then more research came out of that, and it led to mutoid genetics. So we can we can make mutoids. I remember getting those in my vanilla, like as far as I got in my vanilla run. I remember mutoids, and at least vanilla. What made them kind of awesome was that they're immune to the effects of the mist. So basically, they wouldn't, like they wouldn't go crazy if you send them into the mist over and over again. But they have some limitations. If I remember correctly, mutoids, like they don't level up like normal, and they don't level up as much. So they'll never be as good as a normal soldier, but I guess they're a little more expendable actually in that way. So yeah, I can't wait to start using them. I have tons of mutagens, so I am ready for it. Alright, now for personnel. So I don't think there's been any major changes. I did like I did like 2 missions off screen, and I used the Manticore Prime team for that. The 2 Haven defense missions. So they are no longer basic rookies. They have a little bit of EXP. They have a little bit of, a little bit under their belt. Also, I was in the process of doing it last time, but I finally got the back wing things for, they look like wings, right? But they're the robot arms for the technician. Finally got those, and it does kind of make the armor, it makes it look a lot more complete, because normally they have like this armored, like this sort of like power supported legs, but it looks kind of weird because it's just that, right? But when you add the arms on, then it makes a lot more sense, right? It makes a lot more sense when you have the arms on the back. Although I don't know that I'll have to see how good these arms actually are, how much I actually use them, because I got something else too. There was another piece of research that we had to do, which was incendiary tech, right? And I thought that the incendiary tech, I thought it'd be good for the for like flamethrowers and stuff, and it is good for that. But it also unlocked something else. So yeah, okay. Here you got the flamethrower. Cool, and we can make fire grenades. Awesome. I'm gonna dispense more of those. But it also unlocked this. So this is under armor. And I assume it goes on the slot like right next to the body armor. So like the same slot that the technician's arms go in. But yeah, the hazard protection vest. So it gives it gives blast and fire damage resistance. So it reduces the effect of fire damage and blast damage by half. So I think by this point in time, we've seen just how bad. Like I think we've seen how bad fire and explosives can be. Like one fireworm popping off can that can kill multiple guys. Fire is deadly in Phoenix Point, incredibly deadly. And I'm gonna say that fire is so deadly that to the point that even if you reduced the damage by half, I think it could still be very lethal, even with half damage. But half damage will certainly help a lot. And then blast damage by half. Funny enough, I don't find explosives to be as painful as fire, but explosives can also be really painful. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm making a ton of these things because it only takes 2 hours to make. And it's really cheap to make too. Like look at this, it's only 5 tech and 10 materials. Like that is dirt cheap. I see absolutely no reason not to just make these vests for every single one of my guys. The only reason I think, like the only reason I can think of that you wouldn't want this is if there's a different protection vest that that covers other statuses, and you know, it's more viable in a certain situation. That's the only reason I can think of to not use this. Also, I think this is a module for the head slot, right? I probably want to make some of these too. I've had these for a while. I probably want to make use of it. It gives immunity to Psychic Scream. Which I wonder, like it says psychic immunity, and I'm assuming that doesn't mean mind control immunity. I'm assuming that is literally just the siren's psychic scream. But I'm wondering exactly what all effects that would umbrella, right? We'll find out soon enough, but I'll make like 2 of those maybe, right? Don't want to go too nuts with the production. But mainly, I think these hazard vests, I think these hazard vests are a game changer. No longer will fireworms be the bane of my existence. No longer will a single fire grenade just fuck my entire squad over. Can't wait. Alright, so yeah, we want to make all those, and like that stuff is quick, but before we do that, I mean, I don't know, maybe I want to crank a couple of them out now, maybe, but it's just the thing is, the behemoth, like, you know the behemoth is coming back. We don't know when, but it's coming back. So I really do want to have, like, you know, another laser gun, rail gun combo. The security station, which is, like, that looks like a pretty good countermeasure. You know, 200 HP and it counters bioweapons. So I want to get that stuff ready, but at the same time, yeah, it might pay off to get fire protection just a little bit right now. You know, like just a little bit right now. I guess we could take a little time out from the other stuff, right? I guess we could take a brief time out from it. I guess let's go ahead and make like one hazard vest and one clarity helmet module, since I want to test out what each of these does. You know, how effective they are in combat. But then it's right back to making the plain stuff, because I want to be 110% ready for when the behemoth comes. All right. Now, what do we got to do? Well, we need to destroy a citadel, but we don't know, like, I haven't seen one around. There is a Pandoran structure, though. There is a Pandoran layer down here, which would be good reputation all around if we take it out. For that one, I would use, I'd use the Sphinx team for that one. The layers are kind of, I remember the layers are a little, they can get a little rough, right? Now, the layer, I believe the layer is the one with the spawnery. And I remember the spawnery has way too goddamn much HP. That's what I remember. But there should be some research that we could do to make the spawnery more vulnerable to our damage, like 20% more vulnerable. I'm not sure if we already did that research or not. If not, we want to do it. But if we did it, then great. Ooh, advanced technician weapons. Okay, I think... Alright, I think we took it already. I think we took it. Though I am noticing there's some good research we really might want to get in there, huh? Oh man, advanced mutation tech. There's a lot of fun things. The armadillo development. Man, I still have not used any vehicles, really. I need to get around to that. Oh yeah, I've been wanting that nanotech stuff for a while now, I just never got around to it, damn. I'll put that before the armadillo. Okay. We're all set up. So yeah, I want to take down that layer, but I think our teams are a little bit spent at the moment, I think, because I had to do some missions, just some busy work beforehand. So on this plane, it looks like everyone's good except for Sophia. I think, right? Yeah, everyone on this team is okay except Sophia. But Sophia's kind of one of the better units, so I don't want Sophia to be under par. She's got 20 SP though, so also I hate how you always have to toggle the helmets off. But okay, she's got 20 SP, so I could level her up a little bit, make her a little better. And I think if we're gonna do the spawnery, like if we're gonna take one of those down with this team, I feel like fire is the way to go with something like that. So I'm gonna replace the normal grenades with fire grenades on everyone. Okay, so let's see. Reloading and inventory actions. This one, this little perk here, it has come into good use just constantly. It's a great one to have. But I don't know if I really... Yeah, I don't know if I... Like, I got 28 SPs in total to spend, and Sophia could certainly use... she could use more willpower, more strength, or just speed. Just get that speed maxed out, honestly. I cannot stress enough how max speed really does make quite a difference. especially if we're going into a lair, being able to cover a lot of ground quickly, it's rather important. So, okay. Sophia's at maximum speed now. And yeah, for everyone else, yeah, since we're pumped up and, we're prepping for it, right? So I got fuel canisters, but yeah, the flamethrower, when we get that made, it's a heavy weapon. But until we have that, I think just going in with fire grenades on everyone is... I think that's good enough until we have an actual flamethrower unit. And oh yeah, I guess these guys could all level up a little too, huh? Yeah, they got SPs. Lower accuracy, even more than he's already got negative 16% accuracy. Doesn't need any more of that. He's got a nice melee attack. Really nice melee attack. If we get it. And Daredevil, yeah, again, the damage is nice, the accuracy not so much. I'll just go for more speed. Okay, but yeah, otherwise we're doing, little last second level ups and then also equipping those fire grenades. Alright, yeah, heavies, they always hurt for speed, so... And then, yeah, I guess the sniper. Sniper doesn't really need the fire grenade. Now, the gun that he's using, this is one of the more advanced ones, right? Yeah, this is so this is the new Jericho piercing sniper rifle. Which, as far as I know, I don't think there's any reason, I don't think there's any reason to not use this above, like, anything else. Like, I don't think there's any reason not to use the piercing sniper rifle as compared to the normal Jericho sniper rifle. I don't think there's any downside. I think it's, as far as I know, I think it is only better. I think. Like, there aren't a lot of straight upgrades in this game, but I think the armor-piercing weapons, I think those are only an upgrade. Alright, so yeah, he doesn't use, yeah, doesn't use grenades, but, let's see. So he's got max speed already, which is good. That's very nice. I either want to give him a little more willpower, or I want to get ready for action. Ready for action's probably... Yeah. So inventory actions, I assume that would also mean, like, swapping out your guns and stuff. Yeah, that's... Because our snipers, they use both the stun pistol and a normal pistol. And there are times where you want to use the normal pistol and not your main gun. So yeah, like being able to swap out on the fly without wasting action points would be nice. Alright, so give him a fire grenade. And then... Well, he's got good his willpower is actually pretty decent. Yeah, so let's see. Vexus here has pretty good willpower and all that. I don't know. Doesn't really need anything right now, but I guess since psychic stuff is getting more prominent, you can't hurt to have more willpower. And we can't level anything up on burn, but But we're giving, like, at this point, I'm just giving everyone fire grenades. I think fire grenades are some good stuff. They are good times. And also this Grom autocannon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this falls under for like damage, effectiveness, all of that. I don't know. Okay, but everybody's all ready. They're all equipped. Inventory management done. But I'm gonna let a little time pass before I go and attack this lair, because I want everyone on the team to be as rested as they can be. Like, Sophia doesn't need to be at 100%, but close, right? At least above 50%. But we have that to do. We have Catch the Runner, which is the follow-up. That's the follow-up to the Favor for a Friend. And oh yeah, shit, we still need to go to Antarctica. But like, when are we... That's the problem, we can never find the time to go to Antarctica. There's always other stuff happening. Alright, well, let time advance.
Research complete.
Alright, so mutoids! Oh nice, we get bonus 500 mutagen. So we got plenty to work with. So, alright, here we go. Classified, access restricted, like, insert the SCP-esque redacted symbols. Alright, so just as speculated, it's proven possible to create super soldiers using mutagens and the rDNA techniques developed by Barnabas in his research into the oniric delirium treatment. We call them mutoids. Who came up with that name? The newly created mutoid soldiers are immune to the effects of the oniric delirium and are capable of learning all human skills and many of the Pandorans as well, provided DNA samples are available. We have purposefully advertised that mutoids are created entirely from mutagens, but unfortunately, the process does require a humanoid specimen with certain, though not uncommon, genetic markers. I'm surprised, of course. I saw the possibilities myself, but I thought this avenue of research crossed boundaries that should not be crossed. Perhaps I was wrong, and it is time I address the biases that come with being a member of my species. Thanks to you, I am beginning to appreciate that the pursuit of greater good sometimes requires sacrificing personal morals. Please accept my apologies for the liberties taken with your security protocols. So yeah, so the mutoids are a bit of a moral gray area, if you will. But it is a soldier that is immune to the delirium, which is pretty huge.
Internal report.
Ooh,
77-.
here we go.
Mutoid technology has successfully been integrated in existing Phoenix facilities. After dozens of attempts, we have finally succeeded. We have created the first artificially grown soldiers. Specimens are referred to as mutoids, due to the vast amount of mutagens required for their construction. Humanoid, they have the ability to learn any skill they are taught, and perfect it. Some might view them as abominations, but they may yet prove to be our salvation. A new breed of soldiers, immune to the corruption strain, with the skills of humans and Pandorans alike, created entirely out of mutagens.
Oh man. Yeah, we're going down an interesting path here. So yeah, I want to make at least one, right? At least one. And to put this in more like, I don't know, XCOM files terminology, since hey, we gotta give it back to that game. I guess this would sort of be your hybrids, right? This would be your equivalent to hybrid soldiers. Okay, so yeah, they can They can learn many abilities, can only select one soldier ability and one Pandoran ability per level. Okay. Mutoids can only be healed at base using mutagens, so yeah, so they're a bit of a sidestep, a little bit of a sidestep, but I'm curious. I'm very curious. So yeah, mutoids. Oh boy. Well, let's save before we get one, right? Let's save before we before we really commit to this choice. Okay. So, I guess yeah, what do we what do we want for our first mutoid? I guess, yeah, you can just choose whichever specialization you want, huh? Yeah. I feel like a mutoid infiltrator would actually be pretty awesome, right? I guess, okay, let's think about how we're gonna use these guys, right? So they can't be healed, but they use mutagens. I mean, as long as we have a good amount of mutagens, then it's not an issue. I guess capture more Pandorans is the lesson. But yeah, they're immune to the delirium. So I mean, ideally, these would be the units that we send into to the really misty situations, right? Like when we're going into a nest or something. I guess I feel like they'd be ideal for that. But then again, so here's the thing. You know, even when someone is all deliriumed up, as long as we get them back to base every now and then and keep their stamina up, it's not really a problem. It's only a problem if they're full delirium and also they're not rested. So I feel like if anything, mutoids would just be good, like they would be good temp soldiers to kind of you know, supplement our forces, right? While everyone else is resting. So I guess assault, you can't go wrong with assault. I wonder how these would do. I kind of wonder how these guys would do as priests. I wonder if they can accept mutations and all that too. Though I do kind of feel like an infiltrator, like that might be a good use for a mutoid. But I don't know. I guess we should keep it simple to start. So like an assault or a heavy. I don't know. I mean, I wonder. So right now we have 2 melees, and I do get good mileage out of those melees. They are pretty nice. So yeah, I get good mileage out of them, but I don't know. So I'm kind of torn between Berserker or Assault. I think, I don't know, let's go for Assault for now. Keep it simple. We'll see how this first mutoid does, and then we'll take it from there. So create it. All right, it's only 50. It's only 50 points. So I guess now he's in my pool, right? And we got just regular recruits too. Oh, we get another priest. Let's lay waste. If your current willpower score is higher than the target's, deal 20 damage for each point of willpower difference to a maximum of 200 damage. That seems pretty fucking nice, actually. So like if you have a really high willpower, then that's some good times. Also, sorry, I'm very congested today. Ooh. All right, I'm kind of tempted to get another priest. Just like this ability alone, right? That seems like it would be pretty nice. But yeah, you would need to have a really high willpower to make it like really, really good. So let's see, they'd also get Nurse, which is willpower, healing up. I don't know, yeah, it seems, could be good. It could be good. But, I don't know, like, right now we have a priest already, and I'm not making good use of him. Although I did, oh yeah, we have mutation tech now, so I did go ahead and give him a mutant head. And it looks kind of ridiculous. Okay, so where's our new recruit? Here we go. So the Mutoid Assault. They're yellow. So they only have 5 levels. Yeah. So, okay, yeah. They get EXP and all that, but then yeah, they level up not through SP, but through mutagen. So actually, I guess it would be a good idea to not like don't get a bunch of mutoids and then only level them up a little bit, right? You want to get like you kind of want to max them out, I guess, as you get them, so they're not too expensive to maintain. Oh hey, there's our our vest, which I guess, yeah, you can slot it. Okay, lots of places to slot it. Now, do we even have equipment for this character though? That's the question. So as an assault, they're good with rifles and shotguns. We do have a Disciple of Anu shotgun. We have that. And we have magazines for it. That's good. Okay, well there's some basics. Armor. So they have the Mutoid head. It's a genetically constructed Mutoid head. Gives 20 armor. I see no option to further mutate them or to cyberize them. So I take it that that's not an option. But okay, so we have like the one, yeah, so you get one soldier, one Pandoran ability. So what's the Pandoran ability that we can get? Okay, virus resistant, double perception. Ooh, character's perception range is doubled. That seems quite nice. 'Cause like, well, like normally it's plus 30, right? So that'd be like plus 60. That'd be crazy. That'd be fucking nuts. Psychic Scream. Reduce the will points of all enemy units in an 8-tile radius. That's actually not that large of a radius. Like, you have to really get up in the enemy's face for that. I feel like that would probably be better suited to a Berserker type than an Assault. Disable target body part for 1 turn. That's also nice, but I think, I mean, virus damage resistance is cool, but I think, honestly, the high perception is a good one. Yeah, oh my god! I thought that was just gonna go from plus 30 to plus 60. It's plus 90 now. That's fucking insane. Like, that is insanely high perception. Well, oh my god, I should have made him a sniper. Like, imagine a sniper with that high of a perception. Oh my god. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, I mean, could we just go ahead and get a sniper too? could we just get a sniper one? 'Cause yeah, like if you can double perception, because perception is how far away you can spot enemies, and that would completely counter Synedrian tech, or Synedrian-like tech, like the stealth Pandorans. It would completely counter them, and it would allow snipers to just hit enemies like Like, with that high of a perception, you could probably hit an enemy from the other end of the map. So yeah, I feel like I, I feel like just having super high perception would be a great idea for anyone, but especially a sniper. But okay, well, hold up now. Yeah, okay. I said I didn't want to take on too many mutoids all at once, but now I'm really thinking maybe a mutoid sniper might be a great idea. All right, so now we have mutoid sniper. Okay. Do we have a gun for our mutoid sniper? We got the Phoenix rifle and an independent rifle. The Phoenix one's... yeah, go with that one. Do we have ammo for that? We do. Okay. So yeah, double that perception range up, and man, I feel like this is gonna be an amazing sniper. Okay, well, we also have a... yeah, we could just give him a basic gun too. Alright. They need armor, they need proper armor still, but yeah, good start, off to a good start. I guess we need to name these guys too, but that can wait. So I got 1,900 mutagens. Let's go ahead and level them up, right? Oh yeah, like look, we got enough. Max that speed out. Max speed. I see no reason not to just max them out entirely. Max speed, max strength, max everything. Why not? That sound. It does kind of eat the mutagens up pretty quickly, but... I mean, maximum stats, like, that's... like, even without armor, like, hey, they're off to a good start. What else am I doing with the... like, really, what else am I doing with it? Nothing is the answer. So yeah, max the stats out on both of them is what I'm gonna do. Thinking on it, I probably should have I probably should have put one of the mutoids at the other base. Like right now they're all at Phoenix Point. I probably should have put one at a different base. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, maybe in the like if I get a third mutoid, maybe I might want to put them, you know, might want to put them in a different base to fill it out. Like I'm actually seeing a good use for mutoids as just filling out slots in bases. But hey, we're learning, right? And I can always, what I could always do is I could, like, I could slap a speed mod on one of our fighter jets, and then, like, just load up all the mutoids into the fighter jet and have it take them to a different base, and then, you know, like, cycle the fighter jets around, right? That would work, and it wouldn't be too bad. Alright, so yeah, I'm really going through those mutagens, but I like this. I like this. Now, we need a name for these guys, but I can't think of a good one. I cannot think of a good name for our mutoids. And I guess we need armor for them too. They need some form of armor. But just good goddamn, their perception and everything. Which funny on their sheet it says plus 90, but here it's just 60. And it's still really good. Like, compare that to, I don't know, what our snipers have the best perception, right? Yeah, look, our best snipers only have 34 perception. So yeah. Mutoids do seem to be just better for detecting enemies at a distance. But yeah, I got nothing on their names. I'm trying to think. They can't just be Mutoid Assault and Mutoid Sniper forever. Well, actually, wait. Do we have a cannon fodder? I don't think we do, right? That's kind of what these guys are. I don't think we have I don't think we have one. So why not? This can be our cannon fodder. Or, C fodder. There you go. And then the sniper. I think that one's male. It's a little hard to tell. I think that one's male. I guess we can check. Yeah, okay. A little hard to tell with these guys. So we got cannon fodder, and then, well, I guess alien names would work for this, right? Hey, if we're using alien names, we haven't dipped into the Star Wars pool enough. So this can be and you know, abbreviations, alright? Also, don't want names to get too long. But Akbar, yeah, we need an Admiral Akbar. Also, we'll just use A because it'd be weird to have, you know, Admiral as just random grunt in our army here. Okay, so what we need now is we need armor for these guys. But it's not so important right now. We can wait a little bit on that. But I think maybe, like, yeah, we should try and swap one of these guys out to a different base, maybe. Or keep them here and, you know, eventually I would like to make another squad. I'd like another squad eventually. So maybe we'll just have them hang out here until we get another plane to stuff them into. We'll see. Alright, but we've made good use of our mutagens, I think. I mean, I wasn't doing anything with them before, so now we've done something. Alright, let time advance, let those modules build, and hopefully the behemoth doesn't pop up and cause trouble again. And I'm just trying to let my crews rest so that they'll be ready, right? So what did, New Jericho built something over here. I think that's a satellite. I like that the factions build their own shit. I like that. Oh hey! Oh my god, look at that! We can finally make it over here, and oh my god, we didn't even need this. We didn't even need this base. Okay, but yeah, we can make it over here now. So I do kind of want to send a plane over there to check that out. Oh man, the Manticore Prime team is really not in good shape. They need to rest for a bit. Like, everyone's bad off. So okay, I'll give it some time. Give it some time. I usually don't like to just hang out on the geoscape because, you know, things happen quick in this game. This is very much an hour-by-hour sort of game. But so we just finished producing all of the modules, so I wanted to check something, which, like, I mean, who needs to not be mind-controlled the most? Well, we're sending the Sphinx team into some rough shit soon, right? So Sophia is kind of I mean, she's the plot character, right? She, like, her and Jacob are the plot characters that you start the game with. So we'll try to keep them alive to the end. But okay, yeah, there you go. Can slap a vest on, and it does require 1 carry weight, so, you know, can't be terribly weak and use it, but otherwise, yeah, I see no reason not to use this. Does it have a graphic, is the question. I'd guess no. No, it has no graphic. It's just an it's an underlay for the armor. So no visual on that, which is kind of a shame. All right, and then the Clarity Helm module. That is also just an under thing, an under armor for the headspace. So yeah, these mods, I think these will really start making the difference more so than more hard armor or anything. But yeah, being immune to Psychic Scream, that's kind of a big deal in certain situations. Being not immune, but being, like, you know, being 50% resistance to fire and explosions is quite a big deal, especially against certain enemies and factions. Like goddamn, if you have to fight Jericho, then you better bring the explosion resistance. But also, if we're going to be tossing out fire grenades, then yeah, I think for my own sake, I probably want to have some fire resistance. Alright, so Sophia is at half stamina. I'd let Sophia rest just a little bit longer, but then I think we'll be ready to get out there. Alright, advanced nanotech. What do we get with this? So we get a nanotech field kit. Removes all negative status effects from the target. That's quite nice. And then what's this one do? So we have the nanotech vest. So this would take the same slot as the, you know, the fire resistant vest. So it increases the HP of all body parts by 10. I don't know. Like, the thing is, okay, 10 HP on all body parts is not really that big of a deal. Like, you gotta think, how hard do enemies hit, right? I mean, you know, enemies can slam you for over 100 damage, potentially. Like, yeah, you know, your armor helps, but, you know, even with armor, they can still hit you for like 100 damage or more, and I don't know. I don't know that 10 HP would really make that much of a difference. I would think being 50% resistant to certain elements or statuses, I think that would be more valuable. Oh my god! Mist Repeller development. Mist Repeller technology. My god, finally. Wait a second. Was it? Now, see, okay, that just appeared. I wonder. Yeah, like, see, that appeared. Medical nanites appeared. So I was it the nanotech? I guess the nanotech is what we were waiting on then. So I really should have researched that sooner. Okay, so here's a little bit of a problem, okay? Can I get a little complaint in? So, in like old school XCOM, I can't really remember if I can't remember if the modern XCOM has this too. I don't think it does actually. But in old school XCOM, you have the tech, like you have the tech tree, or not really. It's not really a tree. It's just like whenever you click on a tech, you can check and see like where, like, okay, what are the prerequisites for this tech, and what does this tech open up, right? And you can kind of plot out your research that way. So you know that like taking this thing leads into this other thing, and then that leads to something that you really want, right? It helps it so that you're not just blind researching. But yeah, this game could definitely benefit from something like that. So yeah, I think this one is quite important. Now what's this one? Medical Bay healing at bases increased by 50% and 20% healing bonus in battle. Or plus 20 healing bonus in battle. That'd be good too. That would. Advanced paralyzing weapons, also good. I'm gonna be honest though, I think the Mist Repeller tech is kind of the big thing that we really, really, really want. I mean, this other stuff is great, right? It's great, but I think this is probably the thing. The problem is like, oh, that's gonna put off any plot developments or anything like that. It's gonna put it off for quite a while. But I think this is important. Like, I think this is super important. And I have so many bases all around the planet at this point that if I were to set up a Mist Repeller in every single one of them, the map would be a whole lot less red, is what I'll say. Like, we would have much less threat of delirium and all that. So I do think this one's, it's important. I mean, all of this stuff is important, but especially now, I think. Because just goddamn, look how red that map is. Alright. There's new things I can manufacture, but I don't know, like this removes bleeding and poison. Those are kind of the big ones. The nanotech field kit, I'm sure that's great, but I don't know. I don't know that we need it right now. Alright, is Sophia good to go? I mean, it looks like her stamina's mostly recovered. That's good enough. It's good enough for me. Alright, let's send him out to take care of this lair.
Sanhedrin Haven is under attack.
Uh-oh. Sanhedrin. So it'd take 21 hours for that team to get over there. How long would it take for, and also, how bad is it? They're gonna lose. Yeah, they're gonna lose if we don't intervene. Okay. Then we kinda have to. How long does it take this team to get there? 11 hours. I think that's acceptable. I think. And the team looks to be mostly rested up too. I guess the question is, do I want to take one of the mutoids along for this? That's the question. Well, first off, we have some level up, so I'll handle that. I guess they leveled up from the training facility, right? So gunslinger, you know, that's nice, but armor break, for a sniper, armor break is pretty nice, especially a sniper that doesn't have an armor piercing gun. Do we want to go with that, or do we want to get more raw stats? I kind of want more raw stats. Hmm. Tough call. I'll go with the armor break. It's just all around useful. And then a little more speed. Alright, and then for Moriko here, so the gun doesn't have shred, right? Yeah, no shred on that. It's not an armor-piercing one either. So, yeah, armor break. Okay, but if we're sending these guys out, is it a mist area? Probably is, right? Oh, no, it's not. Wow, it's not in the mist, huh? Then I don't have to... I was thinking maybe to swap some of the mutoids in, but I think mutoids are best used for missions in mist. So then, no, they're good, so let's send them out. Go deal with that. I think they'll get there in time, I think. Alright, but first we have to deal with this Pandoran lair. The spawnery. So yeah, locate, eliminate, and then locate, eliminate, evacuate. I remember trying to take one of these things out before, and it was pretty rough. But I'm hoping fire will help. I'm hoping fire will give it, you know, give it some more damage. Also, we have plus 20% damage against spawneries now, so that'll help. We know how to blow them up now. We know how to blow them up real good. Okay, so yeah, Sophia's the only one that has a psychic and fire blast immunity, but well, she's also the only one that has low stamina. So. All right, finally we get to a mission. I will say, Phoenix Point does tend to be a lot more management heavy than like the modern XCOM games, but I kind of like that. It's like when I was playing, you know, UFO Defense or the XCOM Files, right? And it's I'd say especially the XCOM Files, it's like 80% management, and then the combat is just a slog to get to more management. But I kind of like that. I will admit, I think I kind of like the management aspect a lot. Oh, we're getting a long load. Okay. Well, I guess long load because, you know, these missions. That's got to be it, right? That has to be it. I remember the spawnery being in sort of a closed-off location in the last one that we did. And I would assume, I'd assume that the spawnery is always going to be in this sort of closed-off location, because A, it's large, and B, they don't want you to shoot it from the other side of the map. Like, that's the thing, they really don't want you, like, sniping it from the other end, so, it's either, I'd say it's either going to be there, or it's going to be over here. Yeah, like, I think physically those are the only two places that it could be. I think. I guess it could be over here, too. Like, is that... No, that's not... I don't think that's quite big enough. Yeah, I think yeah, it's pretty much got to be in one of those two locations. And it's just, yeah, it's just because of the size of it, and that they don't want you shooting it from a distance, so... Oh hey, we got two of these big guys that shoot out fireworms. Oh, wonderful. Well, the good thing is that it's just right here in our radius, right? Now, hey, oh, you know what? These incendiary grenades, they aren't that hard to make. They're really not. Like they're not that resource intensive. So I wonder how effective. Well, first off, they don't have any, they don't have any special resistance against it.
This is gonna make all the difference.
So let's see how a fire grenade does. Let's whoop that out. Now, I think the fire, yeah, like the fire doesn't immediately do anything. I don't think it. The fire kicks in. The fire kicks in when it tries to move or do anything. Okay, so I can't attack now. I can Overwatch on it, and I'll do that because it's gonna move, right? It's gonna have to move. Alright, let's have Jacob do an armor break on it. So I'm seeing a little bit of a problem with throwing a fire grenade on it and then shooting it. I see the problem now. I see the issue.
Enemy hit.
Lesson learned for the future. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I learned my lesson.
Execute.
Shoot first, then firebomb. All right. Now we do want to kind of, keep this moving, keep going forward.
Already there.
Receiving.
She could quick aim and shoot twice. Could do that. But yeah. Yeah, I learned my lesson about this one. Can we get a little fire on this one, maybe? We're just not quite close enough, I don't think. Not quite close enough, and I feel like it has a high chance it could just miss. So but I think we could probably get away with like a quick aim shot. I feel like, yeah, I could quick aim it twice and I'd get good mileage out of that. Maybe not. Let's just Overwatch.
I'll keep my eyes open.
And we got Burn way back here. Burn just kind of needs to catch up, I think. So let's get Burn as close as possible.
They can't stop me.
All right, so I'm really curious to see how effective the fire is. But I goddamn hate this type of enemy. I hate him. I hate this. So, okay, yeah, it's trying to move and we shoot it. Is the fire gonna hurt it? Feels like the fire is not really doing much of anything on it. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like the fire is not really terribly effective against this guy. Maybe, I mean, maybe fire is just not the right choice for them. I don't know. What I know is I can't see shit now. Okay, so I want to yeah, I want to swap out the guns. Yeah, I like that it doesn't cost anything now. But I think yeah, I think using the handgun to shoot the little worms is probably the way to go. You should be able to get that. Okay. And try again. Okay.
Took one down.
Yeah, I think handguns work best for those.
I'm repositioning. Acquiring targets.
Man, like all the fire has done has made it so that I cannot see what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, man, I really dropped the ball on that one. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to find out if we if the thing is over there or not. But I feel like if Byrne were to move over here, she'd see it one way or the
Let's
other.
make this happen. Here they come.
There's a siren.
Operative on the move.
And there's that thing, the Terror Sentinel, but it doesn't look like there's yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually a spawnery over there. So in that case, let's try and kill this thing and then just move on, right? Kill it and move on. I'm doing like nothing to that. Kind of wondering, I mean, we don't have to kill any of those, right? Like, we don't have to kill any of them. So I could just bum rush, right? I could just bum rush the spawnery. I could do that. Oh, there's goodies in here. Huh. I mean, the goodies are usually worth it. Usually. Mutagens. Alright, well, we'll get it next turn.
Here.
But yeah, I'm kind of thinking that maybe just, like, rushing the spawneries, it's probably the right way to go. I mean, we can handle, like, if they keep throwing poison worms at me, that ain't so bad. I can handle it.
Receiving loud and clear.
Do I want to shoot this thing a little bit more? I don't know. I don't think I need to shoot it that much more. Like, yeah, I think just run. Because this isn't this is not a exterminate everything mission. It's not that kind of mission. And I'm still not seeing that the fire does anything to these guys.
That was satisfying.
Ooh, they're just right here, huh? But yeah, let's see how we do if we just run it. Oh, nice. Disabled the head. We got sirens. They can just go over that gap, huh? Alright. Okay, yeah, let's just move. So these are oh, it's a mix. It's a mix of fireworms and poison worms. Okay.
Ready to engage.
Good thing these don't explode. Oh, my camera's a little too close. There we go. Alright, so Bubsy's just staring this guy down. Alright, now take that loot. Oh no, I'm too heavy now. Oh no. It's fine. I mean, well, I don't know. It's like what? It's usually like 100 of a resource. Do I even need that? Probably not. I'm pretty flush for mutagen. Yeah, I can probably do without it, honestly. If it was like tech or materials or something, I'd be all over that. But
Let's do this.
I don't need the mutagens. So yeah, I still think I think it's over there. I think the spawnery's over there. I was correct. I was incredibly correct.
Gotta be quick.
All right, yeah, let's burn this thing down. Now, I wonder if fire will be useful against this thing. I wonder. Vexus over here, or no, that's not. They use the same armor and everything. That's Sophia. Yeah, too much generic armor. But yeah, she over here, she can throw a fire grenade straight down into this, and I think that's the appropriate use for a fire grenade. I think. Like I think the purification grenade is for anti structures, and then some Pandorans. But I guess the big tank Pandorans doesn't really do anything to them. Yeah, these worms, they're annoying, but I can deal with them. Man, he's gonna return fire from the other end of the map. This is kind of why I want... Like, honestly, I feel like everyone should just be slash heavy, because it is pretty good. Like, that retaliation fire is actually really strong. It's like a free Overwatch on top of Overwatch if you are already doing that. Oh, gotta reload.
Switching the ammo.
Gotta switch de-ammo. Okay, let's do some jet jumping.
I know how to do this.
We're in take out the spawnery mode. And actually, I'm not even sure I need to kill those poison worms. They move incredibly slowly. Like, those worms can barely move. Alright. Alright, Bubsy would have a clean shot and also be able to leave if I put him, like, right over here.
On it.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know. They might try and come at us, so I'll overwatch. Alright. Throw that grenade. I sure hope it does something. It does! Hey! Hey, fire damage actually hurts this thing. Great. Now, pump it full of ammo.
Acquiring target.
So, the egg pods. I know if you damage the egg pods, it fucks it up.
Gotcha.
Did we hit the one in the back? We did. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, shoot the one in front and back at the same time.
Target still active.
Okay. Yeah, look, it's already taking quite a lot of damage. So I'm trying to set everyone up so that both they can shoot at the spawnery and also they can run away. Alright, another egg pod down.
Attempting to acquire target.
Okay, and there's one egg pod in back. Alright. Yeah, see, the poison worms, they don't actually, like, they actually can't move that much. Like, they have very limited movement, so you don't actually have to deal with them immediately. Unless they, like, yeah, unless they fall right next to you. Then you want to deal with them. And we got that siren to deal with soon, but the siren has to physically get to us first. Man, we might kill this thing with retaliation alone. But I'm doing a bit of a bold play here. I'm just figuring, you know what? I don't want to deal with poison worms all day long, so just kill the goddamn thing, right? Just do that.
What's our plan?
Alright, is that the closest one, or...? So yeah, I like, you know, you can't just not deal with the poison worms. You do have to deal with them, but
Moving.
it's not that bad. It's really not. I'll just bash them. Yeah, oh man, you can just squish them, right? Like, they're bugs, basically, so just fucking squish them. Bug go squish. Wow, okay. I was hoping for a little better accuracy there, but it's fine. This is fine.
Kill confirmed. Right?
Okay. And now we have the problem that I can't see what I'm doing again. Alright. Let's do a little bashing. So there's still... I think all those worms are, Okay. All worms are dead. Good. Does he have a clean shot? Okay, he does. What would be best for him to shoot at? So the body. And disabling the body would lower its hit points the most, but the body's also it's got the most HP. But it is kind of the easiest thing to hit in the first place, so might as well go for the easy shot. I wonder if those shoulder-mounted rockets would be a good idea here, but I think just going with the normal ammo probably that's for the best.
Success.
Yeah, it does good armor damage too. Oh wait, it only takes one action point to use the rocket. I mean, in that case, hell, why not, right? Why not? Rocket Man. Yeah, there you go.
On my way.
Okay, the siren is right over there. We don't want to... Also need to reload. Like, we don't want to let the siren creep up on us. That's the thing. Do not want to let that happen. Okay, Sophia can still do stuff.
Hostile wounded, but active.
Okay, that's all I got. But yeah, I think like we're managing the poison worms and the fire worms. We're managing them. And there's not really that many other threats coming. Like, yeah, there's that guy, but oh, he's dead. Like, he's gonna be dead next turn. Now the siren makes me worried. That makes me worried. Yeah, because of that. Also, what happened to our Overwatch? What happened to Overwatch? It doesn't exist. Like, the siren, it went straight by someone that was overwatching. Okay, so yeah, Sophia's mind controlled. We'll want to take out that siren. We'll want to do that.
Ready.
I'm on the move. Attempting to acquire target.
Alright. I think what the best thing to go for is... And this lowers max hit points if we take out the tail.
Hold the shield.
Gotta think about those max hit points.
I'm listening.
So I do want to take that thing out, I really do. But, we do have a lot of poison worms gathering up on us right now. I will say that. Lots of poison worms suddenly surrounding me. Okay, yeah, I guess we have to... We kind of have to divert our focus onto the threats now. Almost dead. Almost. One more hit. One more hit and it's good.
What's our move?
So yeah, I just want to make sure that I take out the Siren. No more mind control, please and thanks.
Enemy kill.
Okay. So that just... Okay, that instantly breaks the control. That's good.
Aiming.
We still have quick aim.
I'm getting there.
Okay, I'm just trying to manage the worm situation before it gets a little too out of control, you know?
Acquiring target.
And yeah, that guy, don't like him being there either, but the worms are my bigger issue right now. I guess I can't see the worm that's right over here.
Standing by.
Okay. Squish the worms. Just squish them. And we'll overwatch. Yeah, we'll overwatch like right here.
Providing overwatch.
Okay. Okay, we're handling it. We're handling it. So yeah, I can't see that one worm. That's unfortunate. I wonder if a gunslinger shot could maybe solve the arm problem here. Nice! No arm.
Fire.
It has been disarmed. Okay. So yeah, now that it's been disarmed, let's see if we can take out this little worm here. Okay. Then, man, alright, all the worms are dealt with, the Siren is dealt with, and this guy over here, he's got no fucking arms. So he's not really too much of a threat anymore, I don't think. I think he could probably still bash, but like, his main mode of offense is dealt with. Yeah, I wonder, where's the nearest worm at? Like we gotta worry about those other worms, but they're not... bad hit chance. Bad hit chance. Oh, I have I guess I have a little bit of points here. I could back off a bit.
Ready to fire.
I get his head? Yeah, nice. Okay. So his head and arms are disabled. Let's move Jacob away. Then yeah, we're in a great place right now.
I can do this.
It got a little hectic there for a minute, but it's working out. And I think we should be able to take out the spawnery this turn too. So what's it gonna do? Nothing is what it's gonna do. It's going to do nothing. Perfect. Alright, let's end this thing. And I think, like, we should start getting our guys out as well. Like, start positioning them to evacuate over here.
On it.
I don't want to accidentally hit this, so, ooh, there's an egg pod here. Okay, so smooth jazz, just kind of, yeah,
Repositioning.
have them start moving on out.
Channel open.
What's our plan?
Okay, burn is in a good spot, so hit that spawnery.
Attempting to acquire target.
I mean, it's bleeding for like 250, right? Yeah, it's bleeding for 250. I think it'll probably just drop dead next turn. So I think we could just leave now. I think we're in a position to just leave. Yeah, I could stick around and keep shooting, but I don't think that really makes sense. So, yeah, let's start running out. Alright, do I want to do anything with Sophia? I mean, like, yeah, there's a bunch of worms around, but I don't think they're going to be too much of a problem.
Heading out. Target in sight.
Yeah, there's worms everywhere, I know.
I'm ready.
Well, you know what? I think we're good to throw out another attack. Also, oh no. Sudden cat. Sudden clingy cat comes in.
This better work.
So I might have to deal with him in a second. We'll see. I just figure, why not? Let's take this thing out. Okay. So now, yeah, we're clear to just get out.
On the move.
I know, could have let it bleed to death, but this works too. So I do kind of worry about this guy. He's a little bit close to that fireworm. A little bit close. Okay, that threat is dealt with, and I think he's good. I don't think he has to worry about anything. I'll switch him back out to his rifle.
Comms online.
Okay,
Receiving loud and
I
clear.
think no one else can act. I don't think the worms can get to these two before before we have a chance to move. I think we're okay. Yeah, see, it's real close, but I don't think it's quite at exploding range. Quite. Alright, great. Get the fuck out of here!
Using
I love that jet jump. I love it. Oh, cat.
Executing.
I do think he wants something, but let's see if I can finish the mission before he hops up on my desk. Alright, evacuate. Get everyone out.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
But yeah, like, honestly, this, like, I gotta be honest, the lair, I think I actually like the lair missions more than the nest, even though the nest is the lower, like, it's the lower tier, easier, in quotes, mission. But I think I like this better just because it's really not that hard to run straight to the spawnery, blow it up, and then get the fuck out. It's actually really not that hard. It's just you have to prioritize hitting the target and then getting out. And only really fighting everything else to the bare minimum that you have to in order to not die. So, yeah. Nice. Oh, wow, Jacob wasn't max level already. I'm surprised. He's been on about as many missions as Sophia. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked he wasn't level 7 already. So, okay, got 8 points for the pool, 10 SP for everybody. Nice. A nice milk run there. Mm. And free faction standing with everyone, which, you know, hey, can't go wrong with that. So yeah, we got no goodies, but the people like us more in the area, and we got +3 with all the factions. Hey, removed. All diplomatic penalties and rewards halved. That has been, so that penalty's been taken away now. That's good. I hope it hasn't been replaced with anything. No, great. So the only like ill omen that we have is havens come under attack twice as frequently. That's a little bit of a double-edged sword. It's bad because, you know, oh man, twice as many haven attacks. It's very distracting. But it's actually kind of good in the sense that whenever you defend a haven, I mean, you get a ton of standing and you get good resources too. Like you can pay your bills entirely by defending havens. So that actually works out really well, especially with the reward penalty. My rewards were halved for doing stuff. So hey, now that's gone. It's quite profitable to defend havens. Oh man, I'm being pitiful meowed at. Oh. Alright, well, let's see. I guess this team, honestly, no one got hurt, right? Like, no one took any damage. So honestly, I think we could just like, yeah, Sophia's stamina's a little low, but that's okay. We could go down here to Antarctica, right? I feel like that might be a big mission, but either way, like, the team, no one's hurt, so why not? And yeah, we still have this mission over here, but I think we're getting, like, other team's getting close, right? Where's the, okay, the other team is over here. Hopefully they'll make it in time, hopefully. But I think going down to Antarctica is the, I think that's the thing to do. There we go, get battle hardened for Jacob. So +2 to all stats. And then, you know, 10 accuracy, 4 perception. Great. With that really nice armor penetrating sniper rifle that he's got, he should be a force to be reckoned with now. I could give him a little something else too. He's got 12 willpower with the delirium. I think that's really all he needs for what he does, I think. I think that'd let him quick aim 4 times. Or gunslinger 3 times. But he doesn't really need more health either at the moment, so I guess willpower. Yeah, why not? Alright. And then, yeah, I want to go down to Antarctica. So, alright, send him there. And let's keep a close eye on this one. Yeah, I think they'll make it. They'll make it. But Antarctica first! Alright, our operatives have arrived at the antediluvian site in the Antarctic. We must investigate the Symes expedition and retrieve evidence of how the antediluvian proto-civilization defeated the Pandora virus. So this is definite progress on, like, completing the game. Alright, now I gotta say, I don't know, the fire grenades, mixed results, to say the least. Like, on one hand, I don't know, like the burning damage, it did do something to the spawnery, right? It did. And I feel like smaller I think some Pandorans are gonna be more affected by the fire than others, but the big tanky ones, it did nothing to them. Like, it literally didn't hurt them at all. And even the spawnery, I want to say it was mixed results. So I'm not sure if these purification grenades really are all that. But I don't know. I mean, like, our normal guns, they do good straight damage, and, you know, they can shred armor too. So oh, there's the cat on my desk. Uh-oh, nope, not on the keyboard. Eh. I'll have to deal with him. But yeah, I feel like he's literally just settling down on my mouse pad. But I don't know about the fire damage, but we'll stick with it for a little bit longer. A little longer. All right, but one sec. Let me handle cat. Oh. First, I need him off my mouse pad. Eee. Oh. I'm gonna nudge him. Oh. I can't even get to my mute button with the cat where he's at. Oh. Oh, let's see if I can tab out and get to OBS. Alright, here we go. Okay, I will be right back. I think he's a little hungry again, I think. So, one sec. Alright, I'm back. I fooded the cat again. So hopefully he's good for a little while. Alright, we'll see if this mission's a long one. I don't know. Seems like an important one at the least. But before I take it on, let me just check something real quick. Just doing a little... I always like to poke... Yeah, there we go. Just poke the old Twitch app just to make sure it's working right. I am so paranoid about it. Okay. So this one, yeah, this one is plot progression for the Phoenix ending, right? I know there's multiple ways to end the game. I'd assume that there's basically a way to end the game for each of the factions. Like, I'd assume each faction has an end game and then the Phoenix ending. I don't know if there's more than that, but I would figure those are the minimal amount of endings. And I do like that there's multiple ways to end the game. I do like that, because, I mean, I think about XCOM, right? And I think all the XCOM games, both old and new, I don't think they have, like, they don't have branching paths. That's never been a thing in XCOM. Like, like all the XCOM games, all the way back to the DOS era, there is a linear progression of events, and it culminates with an ultimate mission in which you go and blow up the bad alien man, right? and that ends the game. There's not really any choice in the matter. So I do actually appreciate that Phoenix Point offers a little bit of a little bit of role play, if you will, in choosing how you want to win. I like that. All right, let's get in there. Man, I can't wait to get those mist repellers. Like, we got mutoids now, but oh man, we're gonna have a couple of mist solutions, I guess. Can't wait. Retrieve evidence of the antediluvian civilization. I wonder if it's this big statue that looks like an alien head. I wonder if the big building that looks like an alien, I wonder if that's it. Also, how the fuck has this statue been here, presumably for like thousands of years, and literally no one noticed? How does that happen? Alright, well, yeah, let's do a battle save at the start here. And then, well, I guess we don't know what level of threat we're in for, right? Yeah, we don't know what we're in for, so maybe let's not immediately rush into the objective. Let's go a little bit slow. Just a little slow. I mean, we didn't see anything going over there, so...
Let's rock.
Not much going on here, huh? Oh, here we go. We got enemies spotted. What do we got? Okay. There's an enemy. A enemy. Okay, 2 enemies spotted. Still not that bad. Oh, can our sniper deal with that? Angle's not quite good. I don't know. I think we should get him a little closer. So let's see. I think we'd have like a clean shot if we moved over here.
Rolling out.
I just think he needs to be a little closer than he is. Okay. It looks like a good shot to me. You know, ask me, that's a nice shot. We could put a little armor break on it and really fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yep, arm disabled. I think we disabled multiple limbs at the same yeah, we disabled multiple limbs at the same time. That was quite a shot.
Ready.
I think Sophia could maybe finish him off with a quick aim.
Acquiring target.
Almost. Almost. Okay. Okay, we got a siren. So there are enemies, but no, I mean, siren is the worst thing here so far. So what can he do? Because he's got disabled limbs. Not much, it looks like. Oh, we got 2 sirens. That's a lot. But I wonder, I kind of forget if this is a clear the map mission or just hit the point mission. That's unclear. So yeah, Bubsy over here could just, I mean, he could just run straight, like he could jet jump straight in there and hit the point, right? I think both of these could. Neither one of them, though. I think neither one has the...
Ready.
Yeah, neither one has the inventory action button thing. So let's just send this one in. So yeah, just smooth jazz, hit the point. Okay, boom, done. So now we have to secure the area. Alright.
On my way.
That is very doable.
Aiming.
Yeah, aiming. So he's got a launcher arm. Ooh. Yeah, blow his ass away right now. And then some Overwatch in that direction.
Nice.
Okay. I could do a little more, right, with Jacob. I could Overwatch in that direction. Could do that. Well, Sophia can actually, yeah, she can actually see the siren, but I think the siren, as much of a threat as that is, I think
Moving to coordinates.
we can deal with that on the next turn. No shot. Okay, we still have that guy, but he's not a sniper, so not too worried about him. Yeah, so far this mission is kind of easy so far. Oh man, Tia, just came in, came out. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh. But, well, thanks for showing up. Oh. Alright, but yeah, I mean, compared, like, I don't want to say the lair mission was, like, hard, but it was more... I think the lair could have been really, really hard if I tried to, like, tank it out, right? Like, if I tried to, kill everything that came at me in that mission, probably I would have not had a good time. But I think that's for a reason. I think missions like that are very much designed to push the player forward, right? Like, no, you don't want to deal with everything. You know, do what you're supposed to do and get out. So I think, yeah, I think doing the mission as intended, it wasn't that bad, but I'd say that it challenged my brain a little more than this one. A little bit.
Operative on the move.
I mean, I don't know, we'll see when those sirens come into play, right? Things might get a little trickier once the siren is in action. We'll see. I feel like I don't really have a good chance to hit with any of these, so, yeah, I think I'll just Overwatch. So we got a lot of Overwatchers here. Well, let's see if they actually do anything. Oh, Thug came up from just out of nowhere, didn't see him coming. The AI is, it's gonna take its time thinking. Just thinking. Okay, there we go. Every now and then the AI just sort of like, I don't know. It takes a long time to think, but it's not real, like it's just not doing anything. Maybe that's my PC, I don't know. Oh man, he got 2 shots and he missed both of them.
Let's have a look.
Okay, I like the chances. I like it, but I think we could do better, right? If we get a little closer, we can do even better. Yeah. Say, yeah, keep it kind of center mass. And how's Jacob's shot? Not great. Not the best. Okay, this one's better. It's better. You know, tempting to go for the head, but like, again, we want as much of this thing in the circle as possible.
Ready to fire. Couldn't connect the shot.
Yeah, see, even center mass like that, we still missed, so...
Let's do this.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we should see how fire does against this guy, huh? I mean, really, we got fire grenades, so I want to test it out, you know? I want to see what we can do with it. Main problem with those fire grenades is it makes it damn near impossible to actually see anything when you try to shoot.
Standing by. I'm on the move.
Well, disabled the torso. Cool.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, I guess Vexus couldn't see what he's doing either.
I'm on the move.
Okay, we do have some other enemies though, and they do need to be dealt with. Okay, an aimed burst.
Hostile wounded.
Okay, arm disabled.
Let me see.
Just I'll let her shoot because I can't see what I'm doing right now. Okay, well I guess we didn't really see what the fire grenade could do, right? We kind of killed it before the fire grenade really had a chance to work its magic.
I'm repositioning.
But it took damage from the initial burst of fire. That's better than when I launched a fire grenade, or not launched, but threw a fire grenade at the other thing. Better results than that. Man, I'm still like, convince me that making everyone secondary heavy is not a good idea, because those retaliation shots have 1 missions. Like, if 2 or more of my guys get retaliation fire against an enemy whenever they attack, not just attack them, but attack anyone, like, imagine an entire squad all retaliating against an enemy that attacks. Like, that... It's basically like getting a free second turn. So as good as and complementary as some of the other secondary profession bonuses might be, I honestly think heavy's the way to go just for that alone. But also because heavy gives it gives that shred resistance later on. So hey, it's good both offensive and defensively. Like, so far, every time I choose anything other than heavy, I'm always disappointed by the results. So I think there's something to this.
Let's do this.
I don't like the chance on that. I can barely see that one. Man, no good options. Just shoot, gun. You hit anything? Okay, kinda. Good job.
Comms online.
I think that's kind of the most area to hit. Not great. Not great.
Providing overwatch.
Okay, not the best. And then I'm not gonna be able to see, right? Oh no, you can hit that one. Kinda.
See you in the next life.
Alright, so the main thing I'm worrying about now is the siren. Like, that's my primary worry at the moment. God, I can't see shit. I don't think you're gonna hit that one. Okay. Ooh, maybe get up here, right? Like, this would put me over the fire, right? I hate how... Okay, you know what? I hate how here I can see just fine. But when I go to soldier view, yeah, they just get smoke, right? They get nothing but smoke. Hmm. Well, you know what? I still need to test out the fire, right? I still gotta test that shit out, so, here we go. It hit the tree! Wow, it didn't even burn. Man! I feel like when the enemy uses fire, it's awesome. When I use fire, like, look, I just threw an exploding fire grenade into a tree, and it didn't even set the tree on fire. The trees, they're fire-resistant trees.
Let's do this.
All right. It's it's just another strain of the Pandora virus. These are fire-resistant plant life. Okay.
My turn.
It makes sense. Don't worry about it.
Confirming target.
Alright, I think maybe let's just Overwatch on it.
Providing overwatch.
Okay, he drops dead. And he's gonna turn into a delirium monster.
You're gone, buddy.
Ooh, yeah. Standing up there kind of puts us right in the line of fire, huh? Ooh. Come on, heavy. Well, we tried. I mean, you're not gonna one-shot a siren. Come on now. Disable the leg. And then it just... Okay, it just ran into the fire. Alright, cool. Yeah, so it ran in the fire. Not sure what its plan is on that one. Hmm. I feel like, you know what, it's that time. Let's heal. I want to shoot, right? I wanna do it, but I don't think it's a good idea. But we should be able to take this thing out now. Like, I see no reason why I can't.
Just give the word.
But the fire, I mean, the fire is hurting it. Like, yeah, I think fire is one of those things where maybe it's best used at like choke points to force the enemy to run through it and take a bunch of damage, because they take damage as they move in it, and then the fire damage lingers for a while after they leave the fire. But it doesn't really do anything just immediately. It takes a little bit to warm up.
Standing by.
Okay, so yeah, they're not doing great.
Channel open.
But we'll see if we have to heal. We'll see. Where's our sniper at?
Ready to fire.
Can't see what I'm doing. That means shoot.
Enemy hit. Heading out.
Okay. So yeah, we do want to take this guy out. But also we want to take this guy out too.
Moving fast.
Just right through the flame. Yeah, it didn't hurt. I guess you have to really get in there. Just going along the outskirts of the fire doesn't seem too bad, I guess. Oh, that could have done better. I want to take that out, but the siren, right? We don't take the siren out, we got problems.
Heading out. Targeting.
Okay, siren
Threat
down.
eliminated.
Then let's see. Let's see what we got. I mean, hold up. If I have one action point left, that's still enough. That is enough action points to get out of sight of the guy with gun. So okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Attempting to acquire
Wait,
time.
we're not gonna shoot Vexus in the head, right? Let me look at that line of fire. Like, okay, I think we have a clean shot. I think. Go for it. All right. I gotta say though, the fire grenades, okay, they can be useful. I see the use, and they do good damage, but like, it is such a it's such a problem when they yeah, let's just go ahead and heal up Burn. But yeah, it makes a huge problem when the smoke from the fire, it makes my ability to hit the enemies completely non-existent. Like I can't hit anything, you know, because I can't see past the smoke. Yeah, let's
Ready to fire.
go for it. Clean kill. So yeah, I got mixed feelings about fire. When the enemy uses it against me, it's devastating, but when I try to use it against the enemy, it just, I don't know, it feels like it hurts me more than it hurts them. Alright, so I wonder, we should get some good plot development out of this, right? Or maybe we have to research it first, but, well, let's see if we get anything.
I'm running out of time. I have my answer, but it's not what I wanted. The antediluvians. They were like us. Then, the Pandora virus came. It destroyed everything. In the end, they found a solution, but at a terrible cost. They created a weapon, the virophage, that destroyed the Pandora virus and themselves. A whole civilization lost to give us a chance. And we wasted it. All this for nothing. This is where it ends. I keep thinking, maybe we are all children of the Pandora virus. But the sphere, my God, the sphere.
Ooh. So I guess the solution is not exactly what we thought it was gonna be then. So, the sphere. Oh, and KJ, hey there. I guess I'll have to check. It's just the smoke is, yeah, like the smoke is so intense that I can't even aim properly. So it's a little counterproductive. But I'll have to check and see if I can tone that down somehow, without also toning down like all particle effects or whatever. Okay, so let's see. It would appear that the entire Symes expedition perished in the Antarctic. most likely overwhelmed by Pandoran forces as they tried to retrieve a mysterious metallic sphere of antediluvian origin. That sphere is now in our possession, and it's up to us to figure out what it is and how it might help us save the Earth. Well, I mean, I don't know. We kind of just already learned that, didn't we? So it seems like the Phoenix solution ain't that great. I think maybe let's find a different solution. I'm not I don't know, like so far the disciples just seem to be, you know, become Crabman. Don't like that one. New Jericho, I feel like they're just gonna nuke everything. Don't like that one either. Sanhedrin, I don't really know what their solution would be right now. Let's try and figure that one out, I guess. Because since I don't know what it is, that might be the best solution. But you know, also let's continue down this path and see where it goes, because I'm hungry for plot. All right, but we got lots of tech and materials out of this. Which, hey, I could maybe make that third passenger plane, or maybe get another fighter jet, right? We got options. All right, what they died for. So Randolph was right after all. Yes, Olena and I were with him, and when he started on his crazy trip. The how and the why of it's a long story. I suppose he was more interested in Olena's abilities and worth to the project than in yours truly. Alright, Symes wanted me out of the expedition. He hoped to return to Phoenix Point with a blueprint for a cure, and he wanted me to help him make it. When it was you who arrived, and without a shimmering blue vial, I admit I was disappointed. Not so, Opa Alistair. Man, I feel like it's characters that maybe it's been so far back we don't remember them, right? But plot's happening. Okay, so he didn't put much stake in what Symes was doing, so alright, but I guess, yeah, we got a little bit of a plot bomb there in the Antarctic. I like it. I'm following along, kinda. We used a lot of resources, so 34 tech and 204 materials. Ouch. But we're still in the green. Alright. Oh yeah, we still have to stop this Haven invasion. I guess that's gonna happen in a second. Because Sanhedrin is down to their last man. Hope we can get there in time. It's down to the last bit. But yeah, research. What do we got? The Yugothian entity. Well, come now. We're just going full Lovecraft. All right. So the existence of the telepathic nodule suggests the possibility that whatever created the Pandora virus is controlling the Pandorans directly. We must find out more about this entity. I mean, well, at least that's better than, you know, make some kind of virus that's gonna kill everything, including ourselves. That's a slightly better solution than that. So maybe I'm still on board for the Phoenix path. We'll see. Oh, also, one moment. Doorbell. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Wrong door. Which, that's, oh man. The wonderful thing about, living here in this, like, this neighborhood, every house has its own unique number, except for ours, apparently. Alright. Like ours is the only one that shares the only one on this particular street that like shares a number with another house. But it's just like it's the difference of having like an, number and then number and letter, right? Only one on this row. So people keep getting it confused all the time. Alright. So I guess let's put this on the list. The list is getting long. I kinda really want this mist repeller stuff though. I kinda really want that. It's gonna take 2 days, but I think it's worth it. I think some of these big ticket items are in fact worth it. Now I wonder, yeah, I wanted to like expand our Air Force out, maybe get another fighter jet, or even, I mean, what I had been wanting is another passenger plane, so that we could have a third squad, and I wanted it to be like a squad that we could have vehicles on. So using like the big the Tiamat, right? The Anu blimp. Cause yeah, that thing's got a capacity of 8, and we could pump that up to, yeah, you could pump it up to like 12, right? That'd be pretty nice. It's just, unfortunately, it is slow as fuck, so it would have to have the speed mod on it, but other than that, I mean, yeah, this would let me put a lot of guys in combat all at once. But at the same time, I also, like, I did want to expand our Air Force, and the Tiamat would not make a good, yeah, wouldn't make a good fighter. Also, the Tiamat takes, oh man, it takes the longest amount of time to produce. 2 days and 9 hours. Full day longer than the other ones. Oh, also, I just realized I was making a flamethrower. Now I'm a little, do I actually want that flamethrower or not? I don't know. See, now I don't know so much. I don't know, it can't hurt to have one on hand, right? Well, we'll sit on the resources for a little bit, because there's other stuff that I want to manufacture. I might need to build more facilities soon. There's other stuff going on, so let's sit on it for a while. Also, in case an emergency pops up, we'll wait on it. But what I definitely don't want to wait on is, right, we did want to check, let me save first, but we wanted to check, like, settings. Can we tone down the fire a little bit? So I assume that'd be like a graphics one, right? I would guess it'd be particle quality, right? See, yeah, all I see is, okay, you could lower the quality of the particles, but that, like, I have no problem with anything else other than that there's too goddamn much smoke coming out of the fire, right? But yeah, I don't really want to, I don't want to hurt the experience in other ways just to make fire more, more see-through for me, right? And I don't think anything else would really affect that. So yeah. We'll just have to deal with the fire being really thick. I guess it's a matter of be careful how you use it, right? Be careful. Because you might regret it. Alright. So yeah, I guess now we have to Now we have to do the Haven mission. We got there just in time. So this will give us 8 with Synedrian, which will put us at 100%. Nice. And it'll lower the others by 1 and 2. Which ain't so bad. I'm really doing a good job of sitting on the fence. Like even with this going down a little bit, I'm still over 80% with both of these other factions. And really, I only need to maintain 75% or more, right, to be allied. And we have that nice, you know, we have that nice effect on the geoscape right now, where there's more Haven attacks than normal. And that's a good thing, because that means more rewards, and also it means more opportunities to kind of even out, you know, even out your standings a little bit. Alright, so yeah, the defenders are kind of, they're kind of on their last leg here. But that's okay, we got this. Alright, I don't think there's anything I need to manage with these guys. Are they using incendiary grenades? Let's see. Well, our snipers don't use any grenades. Okay. I think regular grenades are honestly fine enough. I like regular grenade. Oh yeah, for Isaac over here, I took his grenade off and so I don't know if the Watcher AT, I don't know if that has to be in the ready slot or not. I'm not sure. Since it says hands to use, I assume well then again, the magazines require hands to use. Yeah, I'm not sure if this has to be in the hands or not. I mean, either way, he's actually right at the edge of encumbrance, so I can't afford to give him a grenade anyway. He's too weak for that. Yeah, too weak for anything, so he'll just have to deal with it. Oh, okay, let's defend Synedrian. Get up to 100%. And also lots of rewards. I'm mainly in it for the rewards. And, you know, if we don't do it, then they'll lose a Haven, and that's no good. Also, I take it, you know, I feel like we're deep enough into the game at this point. I take it that there is no doomsday timer, or at least not a visible one anymore. And I'd assume that's a change. I'd assume the mod took that out, because I'm gonna be honest, that was one of my biggest problems with this game. Was the whole the ever ticking clock, you know, the extinction timer, right? That was kind of one of my big problems with the game. And I know that the game is intended to be played with that on. It's intended that you have enough time and you can, you know, you can make it. But it just creates a lot of stress in me as a player, you know, when I know that there's a hard time limit. Now, I have, since then, I have played some more games that have a hard time limit, and I'm a little more used to it now, but I still don't really like it, you know? Whenever I play a game that has some form of, like, by this date and time in the game will end, and you either have won or you lose. I've played a couple games now that do that, and I'm more okay with it, but I still find it stressful. Like, it really, really stresses me out and makes me not enjoy the game as much as I could, because it's always pushing on my brain constantly that, you know, everything I do, oh no, that the clock is ticking. You know, I can't, like, I want to take my time and really, like, examine something, really, you know, look something over and immerse in it. Nope, can't do that. Gotta keep moving. So yeah, that tends to it tends to get in the way of my enjoyment. I can deal with it. I can play games like that, but it's not as fun. And well, I'm here to have fun, you know? So I do like that there isn't the, yeah, I like that the doomsday clock is gone with this. It's part of the reason I think I enjoy the game more now with the mod on. Okay. Though that said, I mean, I still imagine it's not a good idea to let all the havens fall. Like, the thing is havens serve a purpose. You know, like you can trade with havens, you can defend them for resources and all that. The various factions, they do their own research. They and I mean, some of their research you really want to have too. And they also, like, when you know, when the Behemoth comes out, they defend with their planes. Like, the factions do serve a beneficial purpose to exist on the geoscape. So, yeah, like, you don't want to let them all die, no matter what. But I like not having the doomsday clock. Alright, well, I'm... Like, do I want to jet jump straight into the fray? Probably not. Usually that's a bad idea. So let's just kinda...
Already there.
Yeah, let's just position carefully. So does this need to... Okay, yeah. Okay, the Watcher AT, that does in fact need to be put in your hands. Because you have to deploy it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So I don't know that I'll get much use out of the robo hands in this mission, but neat to see what it, you know, neat to see what it offers, right? Okay. So I didn't encounter anything when I moved this guy here. That means there's at least nothing right around here. That means it's at least safe to kind of... Yeah, it's at least safe to jet jump like this far in. Oh man, he clipped his feet on that one. So okay, if we're not seeing anything, I take it the Pandorans are probably over here or way back there. It could be over here too. But we're eliminating the places that they aren't.
I'm on the move.
Right there. And oh yeah, hey look, we finally mutated Mac. He's got like a... I think it's supposed to be more like a mind fragger, but it honestly just looks like a Triceratops. It looks like he's got a Triceratops head right now. Like, you can't tell me it doesn't just look like a Triceratops with a mask on. But I think it's going for, like, a mind fragger, I think. But this new head, it lets him do a psychic scream. So reduces the will points of everything in an 8-tile radius. That's nice, that's handy. And it also gives him a lot more willpower, too. So Mac is a lot more viable than he was before. Huh. Okay, he sees something. Alright, they're all the way over there. Is that an armor piercer? Is that an armor piercing gun? I think it is. Okay.
Ready.
Well, we know what direction they're coming from now. Okay, yeah, George over here, he can't get a shot on that. Or can he? There's no way in hell he's gonna have the accuracy to actually hit that thing at that distance. There is no way. Like, he might be able to take a shot at it, but there's no chance, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna Overwatch, yeah. But at least, yeah, I'm happy to at least know what direction they're gonna be coming from, so we kinda, you know, we can plan accordingly.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work out. Mm-mm. Alright, so as long as we have 1 AP, we can still Overwatch. So we want to Overwatch in a smart way where we don't shoot each other in the back of the head, you know, always a good idea. So I don't want to have my 2 snipers, like, I don't want to have them both kind of behind, no, not have one behind the other. That won't work out very good, I don't think.
Tango spotted.
Oh man, we got 2 of them. Ooh. Oh, we're in for fun times. All right. Oh hey, the Synedrian buddy. We can pull him onto our side next turn. Oh, and they got a sniper too. Why are they sending the sniper out to the front? Well, he's Myrmidon food. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Yeah, you're kind of just shooting through the scenery right now. That's one thing about Overwatch in this game, is that they tend to get a little overeager when it comes to Overwatch fire. Oh, he just got destroyed. But yeah, like the AI tends to Overwatch like way too soon, so they shoot while an enemy is kind of running behind something, right? Their timing is bad, is what I'm saying. I don't know that XCOM's timing is any better, but just one of those things I noticed. We're all getting the acid.
Ready, willing, and able.
Well, at least this sniper is... Yeah, this sniper's in a good spot, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, she doesn't even have to move. Let's get to breaking some armor and destroying these things. So if we can remove their Pepper Cloud ability, you know, that'd be great. Okay, so yeah, get a little armor shred and all that.
I'm on Overwatch.
Can we just kind of get George out of the... Get him out of the bad?
Ha! Identifying target.
Alright. So Henry, okay, this would put him just out of the cloud. That's all we need for the moment. so he's got 3 AP. Alright. What's his aim look like with quick aim? I think that's good enough. Kinda.
All I need is a clear shot.
Oh, he's going for that one. Well, what I'd like to do is, I'd like to claim up this guy right here. I'd like to claim him.
I'm on the move.
Okay.
I was born ready.
And I can use them this turn even, which is great.
Let's blast them.
Okay, they've been disarmed. I don't think that, I don't think that type really does much once they've been disarmed.
Proceeding.
Ready for action.
Now, the Myrmidon, I am a little worried about that one, but I think it'll be okay.
Zooming in.
Oh, it's a Spitterhead. Well, we gotta kill him now. That won't stand. We damaged the Spitterhead, but he's not quite down yet. He might drop dead. Yeah, he's gonna drop dead next turn. 20 bleed damage. Okay, just get out of the bad fog. Although it doesn't seem to have hurt Mac any. He might be immune to it actually. He might be. I think that's the one we want to go for. And we infected it with a virus. Okay, so the Synedrian Assault, I want to get him, grab him up, and then get out of the bad. Okay. Alright, let's try not to hit Mac. Alright, so the Synedrian Assault, not really sure how to best utilize him. Just have him follow along. Oh, he does have quick aim, which is, that's nice. That's nice. I don't think I can disable the husk or anything. I don't think I can really pull that off. And I don't know how long this guy is going to be alive even, so let's just use up his willpower. I always figure these guys, like, man, they're probably not long for this world, so just make good use of them while you can. So I was going for a disable, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, come on, Overwatch. Yep, great. Okay. Unfortunately, they can't aim either. This works out. At this point, I think the whole map is just going to be covered in black smoke. Oh, okay. It is. At least it's physically blocked. I like that. Okay, he's not immune to the acid. He just got lucky last time, I guess. Now, who's gonna get Myrmidoned? Good. The expendable. Alright.
Preparing fire.
So yeah, the thing is, like, while the smoke from fire is really annoying to me, it's very clear that this is this game is all about the physicality of combat. It's very clear, especially when you look at like from the top-down view. I mean, I can more or less see everything that's like, you know, I can see everything here, right? But then when you go into the soldier view, all of a sudden the fog effects get a lot more obscuring. It's very clear that it's a design choice, right? Like you're not supposed to be able to see through the smoke and the fog. It's supposed to throw off your aim. It's just what's annoying about it is when I use fire and smoke against the enemy, it kinda ends up hurting me more than it hurts them. Because the AI can aim through that shit. I can't. So I think that's sort of the problem with it. It adversely affects the player.
This better work.
Alright, so I do need to hit that one, but I still really want to take these guys down. They need to go down, because the smoke is getting really annoying. So I guess, like, standing here, I guess that's not quite in the fog, right? Not quite. I just realized they have a stun pistol. We could totally try and get some stuns in, huh? I mean, I guess, yeah, I could, huh? I guess I could. But do I want to? And the answer is not really. Okay, this lowers max hit points the most.
Bullseye.
And then Overwatch. So yeah, I want to make real good use of these Synedrian guys.
Enemy down.
Alright, keep going forward. Don't stop there. Now, are we gonna do anything with this priest? I don't know. Like, yeah, I could Psychic Scream, but to what end, right? To what end? I think just shooting works better. Oh, I kind of put my heavy in a place where he can't really do anything. Alright, those are both almost dead now.
Ready to fire.
Okay, one down. Get out of the bad smoke. Can they? I feel like maybe if we stand in the evacuation zone, we can get a shot in.
Steady.
I don't think any of these will result in a kill shot. So in that case, just go for the best hit chance, I guess.
This should have gone better.
And I think that's all we got. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So is it bleeding? No. It got virus damage, but that's not going to kill it next turn. So try and get that kill shot. Okay.
Lining up a shot. No mercy. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I know he's in the fog still, but it's fine. There's only one guy left. So what's that one gonna do? Great! Again, as long as they go for the expendables, I am happy. I am very happy.
Do we have a plan?
So great thing is Henry is just right here, so...
Let's just get this over with.
Huh. Not nearly as much effect as I thought it would have.
Guess it's my turn. I need an angle.
Alright, go for the ass shot.
Got lucky.
Here.
Standing by.
I feel like Mac has not gotten enough... Like, he hasn't gotten enough play in this mission. Alright. And that should be it. I think we took minimal damage. Minimal. Oh, hey, they're preparing for, just to spawn in some delirium things, but, okay, good. Mission over. So Henry leveled up. Henry, most EXP. Kind of hoping Mac would level, because I don't know about the Priest class. Honestly, Priest feels like a... I get the idea, but I have to say, mind control and all that in Phoenix Point... I mean, in general, the way mind control works in Phoenix Point, it doesn't feel nearly as strong as mind control in any of the XCOM games. Like, any of them. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, mind control is some bullshit, especially in old school XCOM. So I'm okay with it being less of a factor here. Like, yeah, you can still do it, but it really does require a lot of setup to make it viable. And the enemies that do mind control, I don't know, yeah, their mind control is also not really the best either. Okay, so yeah, a little faction hit with these other two, but that's okay. We came out like a bandit for materials and tech and everything. Oh, and there's a Pandoran nest that we can hit.
We've been through
And
so
plot.
much together. Or let's put it this way. You've done so much for us. Our history is so full of betrayal and disappointment that sometimes it's hard to remember that there are others out there who really do share our values.
Oh yeah, we're at 100% with Synedrian.
This
Nice.
gift is just symbolic. We can never really repay you. But I hope everyone at the Phoenix Project understands how much we at Synedrion appreciate your friendship.
Man, 375 tech, 500 food, and 1,000 materials. Well, hot damn. that sure is a friendship package right there. I mean, between that and the actual rewards that we get for protecting havens, I mean, we're doing great. Also, when we take this nest out, yeah, we take the nest out, that gives +4 with the other two. So, you know, that makes up for what we just lost, and then also puts us into the positive again. So I get if there's a nice reward package like that for all the factions when you hit 100%, then I think we've got a goal, which is hit 100 with everybody. Cause yeah, I got enough resources now that I could make that Tiamat if I wanted to, or I mean I could do a lot of things, but I guess I want to make, you know, once we research mist repellers, we'll want to actually build them, right? And you bet your ass that's gonna take a lot of materials. So I think until we kind of have a more firm idea of what we need to do, let's just sit on the resources for a little while. Not too long, but just a little bit. I mean that, and like look at all these things we want to make, right? You know, we want hazard protection vests for most of our guys. Some more clarity helmets. Gotta finish the plane stuff. And oh yeah, we got the mutoids now. The mutoids need armor. So I'm thinking, we got an assault and a sniper mutoid. I'm trying to think what kind of armor to put them in. I mean, they have crazy high perception. So we could either get armor that plays into perception more. I think both the Jericho and the Synedrian is fine for sniper perception anyway. Perception comes from the headpiece, so they won't. Right? Yeah, it comes from the headpiece, so they won't get the benefit of that. They'll just get the speed down from the body armor. But they'll get accuracy up, which is nice. Thinking what would like give the least penalty to speed, right? Honestly, the Swamp Cat armor, I mean, it's got the accuracy, and it's real cheap, but, okay, so the Synedrian armor, that kind of has the least, I think it has the least penalty against speed, and it's got the most accuracy. The stealth doesn't really matter so much, though. Like, yeah, I don't think the stealth really matters as much for our mutoids. I do kind of think there'd be a bit of an irony in putting mutoid soldiers in new Jericho equipment. I feel like there'd be a fun little irony in that. But yeah, I don't know, I'm torn between this or the other one, but I guess, I mean, this gives the most armor for a sniper. Oh wait, actually, you know, hold up, I just thought about something. You know, we could do, right now we have a normal guy who's wearing like the weird bio armor stuff. That gives really good protection, real good protection. And yeah, I guess we could always, they can't wear the helmet, which is unfortunate, but it gives good accuracy and gives a little stealth too. No speed penalty. So that actually might be what we want for our other, for our mutoid. For the sniper one. So, okay. Then, I guess the assault one, we give them, like, we give them the, that's the heavy armor. We give them the assault armor, right? Because, yeah, that's got good armor rating. And, I don't know, I think mainly it just gives better armor. It doesn't really have any downsides as far as I can see. Except that it's not stealthy. It's very not stealthy. But that's fine. Oh, I have not. I didn't know there was a Discord for Terror from the Void. I didn't even know. I just been doing my thing here and been enjoying the ride. But okay, let's see. So to keep on my train of thought, I think they don't need helmets, so we'll just make the new Jericho assault armor for our new Mutoid. And then let's make a nice full suit of armor for our sniper human, and then give that weird bio armor stuff. Give that to the Mutoid. That'll work out, I think. And then the helmet. I don't know what we'll do with the helmet. We just have an extra helmet. So I guess question is, do I want to give my sniper... I honestly really like the new Jericho armor. I like the way it looks a lot. But also I appreciate that the accuracy is fine, and also, I don't know, I've never really made good use of stealth with my snipers. But I appreciate having more armor. I like having armor. So, yeah, let's make a full set of that. But that's all to the bottom of the list. I got other stuff I want to get done first. Okay. So we protected Synedrian. I'm sitting the fence. Everybody loves me. That's great. Got another mission to do. We got Catch the Runner. But let's send the Manticore Prime. Well, let's level up Henry. But then let's send that back to base. Let everyone heal a little bit. And then, the other plane, that has to be sent back to base too. And then I'll decide what I want to do from there. Just free bonus grenade range and 2 speed. No downsides, so yeah, why not? Yeah, that's just 2 points worth of speed right there. I'll take it. So other than that, I don't know, Henry, well, his speed's okay now. Don't want to dip into the pool too much, so I'll just give him a little more willpower. And our snipers, well, yeah, see, this armor looks so weird on a normal human. If you ask me, it looks weird. I think a Mutoid, it would kind of thematically fit a little better. Though the Mutoid couldn't wear the helmet, which is fun. I don't really get why Mutoids can't wear helmets. I mean, their heads are still mostly human-shaped. Maybe not all the helmets, but I feel like quite a few of the helmets they would be able to wear. You know, it's not like they have the funky Triceratops head like a like a full-on mutant or something. Oh no, we got robots. One sec. There we go. Gotta keep it human in here. So, alright, without dipping into the pool. Or, I mean, I could dip into the pool, but, you know, might want those points for something else. I'd say... I mean, right now, do they even have anything that they'd spend willpower on? Not until they get Gunslinger. So I guess just get a little more strength? Honestly, probably better to just wait on it. Okay, send Manticore Prime back to base. And then we've got... Where is it? Okay, yeah, we've got the Sphinx. That is currently just chilling down here at the South Pole. So let's bring it back up here. I want it to be ready to ship out in case another haven comes under attack over here. You never know. Alright, so mist repelling technology, that's what I'm focusing on that, even though it is a long one, but I feel like it's a long one, but a worthwhile one. So what do we got for diplomacy missions? I hate how all the diplomacy missions are sabotage. Like, I'm trying to get them on better terms with each other, you know? Like, I don't want them to be at war with each other constantly. Alright, so our passenger planes are making their way back to their respective bases. We are currently manufacturing some stuff for our jets, which, you know, I'm just waiting for the behemoth to pop back up again. He's gonna be back and with a force, gonna be angry. So I hope I'm ready for it. I honestly feel like maybe I should employ another Manticore. Or, actually, you know what, if I build a, I wanted to build something else just to have a, you know, to have another option open for, for missions. Like, the Tiamat is a pretty nice one. 8 capacity is great. So I kinda wanted to build one of those, but I don't think I could replace a Manticore with that. And it's mainly for speed reasons. Like, the Tiamat's got 250 speed. The speed mod can pump up speed by like, it's like 250, I think, right? Which is great, but my Manticores, I already feel like my Manticores sometimes they're just not fast enough, right? So, yeah, I don't want to be that slow. A little more acceptable might be the Thunderbird. Like, okay, the Thunderbird, it has a little more carrying capacity. It's got 1 more. It's not a lot more, but it's 1 more. So it is still, you know, you could fit more guys on it, which is great. 1 more guy. But it wouldn't be, like, it wouldn't be so slow that you just don't get to missions on time. I don't know, that said, I kind of feel like you just can't go wrong with the Manticore. I honestly feel like the Manticore is kind of just the best plane. You cannot go wrong with that thing. Like, yeah, it's the middle of the road all around, but that's kind of great. That means you have a lot of room for improvement in whatever direction you need at the moment. They're incredibly versatile. I don't know, I'll put in for one of those after we get all this other stuff done. Okay? After everything else is in, then we make another plane. If the mist repelling stuff isn't super expensive, and I don't need mist repellers at every single one of my bases to start. I mean, I think not all my bases are even in the mist, right? Like, you know, yeah, like these bases, the mist hasn't even gotten that far yet. And this base, hey look, there's a Synedrian mist repeller right over here. So yeah, like, I wouldn't necessarily need that everywhere. But I think a few key locations, I would want to have the mist repellers there. Like Europe. Europe and North Africa here are just completely covered, so I would most certainly want to have repellers in my bases. there's also no Synedrian bases anywhere near this one. So, like, because I know they can get repellers, right? But yeah, you'd want one here, you'd want one here. Where else? Let's see. Oh yeah, you'd want one over here. So at least 3, right? Oh, 4, right? Yeah, okay, so I'd want to have a couple. I'd want a few. Oh man, when did this get destroyed? Yeah, when did that haven go under? I don't remember that. Like, I don't remember seeing that one die. It might just be because they're in the mist, right? Like starvation and shit happens in the mist. Well, yeah, that's unfortunate. So I think all the more important that we need those repellers. Okay. Well, right now our planes are just traveling back to their bases. We're manufacturing things that we need. We got missions, we got structures, but it can wait for a minute. So let's let time advance for a bit until another calamity happens. Okay, yeah, coming back. Alright, we got the Marauder AC-4. Hope we get good use out of it. Then we do the security station, and then we have a bunch of personnel equipment that we want to get made. Oh wait, actually, okay, so since we're manufacturing so many things now, right? Maybe we want more manufacturing capability. So rather than building a new fabrication thing, I think we have a few that just need repairs. Like, I think we got a couple bases that might have broken factories in them that need fixing. Or at least I thought we did. Yeah, here we go. We have a fabrication plant just waiting to be activated. It's just that little bit cheaper. Like, it's not a lot cheaper, but it's a little cheaper to repair rather than build a new one. Alright. This base has storage that's open. I mean, it's only 80 materials. Might as well. We'll need more storage soon enough anyway. Okay, we have another fabrication over here. This one costs more. I'm not sure why the costs are different sometimes. Okay, so that'll be 2 more manufacturing points. So that'll make, yeah, it'll make cranking out more planes a lot easier. Because the Tiamat still takes over 2 days. Alright. So I think the Manticore, yeah, okay, it's back in base. The Sphinx is still going back to its base. Okay. So yeah, right now we're just kind of... It's not often that you just have a moment to breathe in this game. This is our moment, I think. Until the behemoth pops up. Then the shit hits the fan again. But until then, I guess I can take a sec. So yeah, I want to let my guys recover and then maybe do a little exploration, trading, something like that. I have tons of food and no immediate need for tech or materials, but it's good to stay on top of that, so I might want to do a little trading. Oh yeah, we do have that Pandoran nest over here. Probably want to deal with that.
The disciples of Haven is under attack.
Accidentally unpaused for a sec. Okay, what do we got? 15 versus 19. Okay, that means we have to deal with it. I think everybody's good to go, right? Yeah, the Manticore Prime team looks they look okay. Though we can swap someone out if we want to. It's just I kind of like this team because, well, we have a lot of rookies that need leveling up, you know? I mean, do we have anybody else that we could put in? Like, I think the guys we have to put in, they don't have equipment yet. Yeah, they got no equipment, so I could put them in, but I don't think that would really be a very good idea. Though I can level them up. I'm curious to see what they get. I like how they have all these options. I really like how they have so many options. So for our sniper, what would be the best use? Oh my god, actually, return fire would be great for mutoids, right? Because yeah, you shoot back at the enemy when they attack, provided you're using a direct fire weapon, and the enemy is within half perception range once per turn. So here's the thing, right? For a normal unit, I've seen, like for a sniper, right? For a sniper, or even, hell, even some of our assault units, I've seen them return fire at quite incredible distances. These mutoids have they have twice the perception range of a normal character. Basically, if they can see the enemy, chances are that if they can see the enemy and the enemy is shooting at us, chances are you're within range, so you're gonna return fire. Honestly, you get a squad full of mutoids with return fire, that sounds like a really good time to me. Like, no, this other stuff is great too, like extreme focus is nice, but honestly, I think return fire all the way. Okay, and then the Pandoran skill. Fire resistant. I mean, we have those nice vests that we're making. It kind of covers that one. Though I guess you could be... I wonder, if you get fire resistant and also... Well, I mean, they're both the fire resistant effect, right? I wonder if that stacks or not. If it doesn't stack, then it's kind of a waste, but if it stacks, that would mean you could technically become immune to fire, which would be kind of awesome. But I don't know. So what else we got? Silent Echo. All weapon attacks are silent. I don't think that matters so much for a sniper. Or most people, really. I'm not really that big on the stealth. Perform a melee attack that causes bleeding if it deals damage. Well, I mean, I guess if you got a melee, it makes sense, but I don't really... Yeah, I don't really see that getting much play. And then immune to mind control. That one right there. I'd say out of all of these, yeah, like fire resistant would be great if I didn't have easily accessible, you know, resistance to fire equipment. But I think immunity to mind control, which is different than the Psychic Scream. Psychic Scream, that like hurts your willpower. That's a different thing to mind control. So I think this one is the... Yeah, that's the one I want. And honestly, I'd go with the exact same thing for cannon fodder over here. Return fire, and then, yeah, mind control immunity. Like, I'm kind of setting up our mutoids as, well, I mean, they are supposed to be super soldiers, right? So I'm kind of setting them up to be very resistant to as many things as possible. And also to just kick ass at a long range. Also, does their head do anything special? Like, just 20 armor, standard armor head. Like, the way they show it, I feel like it, yeah, it's like they should spit acid or, I don't know, something. But it's all okay. Yeah, these characters, they've only been sitting in base, but I guess they, despite sitting in base, they do get EXP passively from the training facility, so, you know, they level up, they get XP. Ooh, did we get a free Synedrian laser assault rifle? We did. Actually, I'd rather give that one, I think, to cannon fodder. I think cannon fodder would do better with that, because, well, the thing about cannon fodder over here, yeah, cannon fodder here, with that really, really high perception, you know, they can spot enemies at a long distance, and, well, it only makes sense to me that if you spot them at a long distance, that you then shoot them at a long distance. That just makes sense to me. I don't know. Alright, so let's see, they're proficient with, yeah, assault rifle, shotguns. Not with pistols though, right? Or I wonder if just anyone can use pistols, because it's on the list here. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, I guess what I was looking at was if I wanted to swap anyone out for this mission. I don't think I do. I think I want to keep leveling everybody up. You know, if anything, I guess I'd want to swap Input out because he's already max level, so he doesn't really need the EXP. But then who would I put him in? Like, or you know, who would I put in, right? Azul's still not maxed out. I mainly think about, you know, who needs EXP? Who do I need to level up? You know, who needs more work on him? So we'll put him back in Phoenix Point, and we'll take out... oh yeah, we haven't put Sito in rotation for a little while. Also, yeah, oh, we got... okay, so we have the ability now to augment and mutate and all of that. I remember Sito did want their likeness to be, you know, to be cyberized, right? The problem is there's too many ways you can take that. So when it comes to augmentation... yeah, you can only do 2 parts, which I always find weird. Like, when you only have a robot head, that looks so strange, right? Just normal guy, but with robot head. I kind of feel like the better way to do it is to get robot body and legs, and then go with the normal head. But, yeah, I don't know. Though it's equally funny when you look at these. So that one looks kind of normal, right? That one's a little normal. But I don't think it gives the bonuses I'd want. So then you have this one. And that just looks absolutely hilarious. Like, it's just this massive robot torso, but then normal human head, and then normal human legs. So it ends up looking very strange. But I feel like if you got this and then maybe the robot legs to go along with it, right? then I think like either one of these robot legs to go along with it, but probably this one, because I think that's the heavier arm. Yeah, that's the heavier armor one. Then I feel like it wouldn't look terrible, but it's still kind of weird, you know? Still kind of weird. Though I like the idea of only doing the torso. And then you skipped leg day. So you get extend shield, which is nice. Very nice defensive ability. And then yeah, if you get hit in the torso, you have that bleed immunity, viral, poison, paralysis, like resistant to a lot of stuff, but vulnerable to acid, which is unfortunate. Like acid kind of. There's a lot of Pandorans that spit acid or explode acid, or yeah, acid's actually a pretty common one. But I don't know. We gotta think on it. Gotta think on it. So part of me wants to cycle in another sniper, but we've already got 2 snipers on this team. I mean, I'm down for a full team of snipers, but I think it's best to maintain diversity. So we have Azul here, a nice assault unit, got a good weapon, and they do still need 1 more level. Got Jason Voorhees. We haven't done much with our melee characters. We need to give them some love. Got La Expendable, our infiltrator, which, yeah, you know, I don't think I've really properly done anything with our infiltrator yet. Like, I don't think our infiltrator has really seen much action at all. I'm just not really sure what to do with her is the problem. Oh, Azul. Alright. Let's get Azul in. Alright, Azul looking all RoboCop armored up. Or also Starship Troopered up. Somewhere, possibly Imperial Guard, I don't know. I like the armor though. So, alright, let's tag him in. Onto the Manticore Prime. Okay, then we got a nice full team. Let's do it. Alright, we have 11 hours to stop the attack. Let's hope that's enough time. I mean, 11 hours was exactly how long we had last time, actually. So, okay, let's do main save 2, just in case. Rotate them saves.
New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Oh no, New Jericho's under attack. Shit, it's right here, too. Oh no. So they're under attack by the Pure. Oh, I forgot about them. But it looks like it's not too bad. It's only like it's 26 versus 16. New Jericho should win, so we don't have to worry about them. Yeah, and I don't think I'll be able to make it. Yeah, if I stop over there, I don't think I'll make it over here. So they have to fend for themselves this time. Oh no, we got new Pandoran evolutions. So the Arthron Bane Champion got a gun arm, and then I think that's a launcher arm. So they have a protective carapace. They're specialized in long-range combat. Oh, I always accidentally right-click through those intelligence reports. I hate that. But I saw what's coming. I saw it. Nothing too bad, really. Oh, okay. The Sphinx is back at home base. They can rest and recover now. Alright, but we're making our way over here. So I hope they make it in time. Oh, we had plenty We had plenty time, actually. We could have totally done, I think. I don't know. I don't know. It's best not to cut it too short, because they only have 4 defenders left, so best not to cut it too close on that. But New Jericho has the situation under control over there. Alright, so it's the Disciples. I do kind of wish, actually, that we... see, here's the thing. If we'd helped out New Jericho, because, yeah, we're going to take a -3 hit against them because of this. Which is unfortunate. But I honestly don't think... Like, the pure hit really hard, and they're hard to take down. So I kind of feel like if we had stopped to help them... even if we have time, we might not be ready to fight again, you know? Alright, let's see. I haven't used Azul in a while. Does he need any leveling up? I can get aim burst now. But I kind of like quick aim a little better than aimed burst. Both have their place, but that costs so much. Like, it costs 3 action points and 4 will points. It's very intensive. But then again, it's plus 30% accuracy, so there's a lot of uses for that. Okay, let's deploy, let's get in there. Yeah, I do still kind of regret not going for the New Jericho base, but it's probably for the best that we just go straight here. There will be opportunities to get our standing up with them later. And hey there, good morning, or, well, oh man, what happened to the time? It's like 2 o'clock here already. Oh man. Like, I knew I was getting a little hungry, but it's lunchtime now. It's lunchtime. But yeah, happy Friday the 13th. Man, I didn't realize, actually. I did not realize it was Friday the 13th. Time, I don't know, time for a Friday the 13th marathon. If you didn't get enough during Halloween, I guess. But the adventure's going good. I'm doing a good job balancing all the factions. Well, kinda. We're taking a little bit of a hit on this one. But we gotta, gotta help out. Oh, one of these maps. So, if we can get up onto a rooftop, that'd be great. Like, this is the kind of mission where, rooftop supremacy is real. Like, it's, like, the buildings are just the right height and shape, where if you can get on a building, you have a really good vantage point.
Can't wait.
Alright, so let's see. I don't think anybody can actually get on a rooftop on the first turn, though. Except maybe a heavy, if we have one. I'm not sure we have one. We don't have a heavy. So no jetpack jump. Oh man, I mean, to be fair, honestly, Friday the 13th isn't really my kind of horror style either. I do appreciate a good slasher. I'll watch anything, but both Friday the 13th and the Halloween franchise never really got into them. I'm more a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of guy myself, and I mean, what's more fun about that is you have all the dream stuff to make things interesting, right? I like it when horror is interesting as well. And honestly, there's really nothing interesting about Jason Voorhees. He's very straightforward. Oh no, it's a revenant. Is it Willem Dafoe? Has he come back from the grave to haunt us? I'm not sure who it's a revenant of, but it's got revenant resistance. High damage attacks. Ooh. Yeah, we've lost two guys so far, Stormtrooper and Willem Dafoe. So every now and then, the mutant clones of them come back to haunt us. Which I feel like mutant Willem Dafoe is. You don't have to stretch too hard for that one.
Can't wait.
Alright, so, well, we know they're over there. Yeah, I guess let's kind of work our way there. That thing is gonna stomp right through buildings.
Moving in.
So really, it doesn't matter too much how we position. Just try not to be out in the open. I think... Well, I don't know. See, we don't know that all the enemies are coming from that direction. They could be coming from multiple directions. So let's have Moriko go over here. Also, man, now that I've kind of become more aware of the time, like, my stomach is growling. My stomach is just growling right now. We do have food, though, today. We got lots of choices for lunch. Though, I'll wait a bit longer. See that the wife comes home, and then it's lunch for everybody. But I'm thinking some good Germknödel. Ooh. I absolutely love those filled dumplings with some, make some vanilla pudding sauce and dump it all over them. Good times. And I think I want another coffee too. So, like, the sour jelly filling is usually, the wife doesn't like coffee with that. She doesn't like coffee with sour stuff, but the overall dumpling is, well, it's a dumpling. So, like, yeah, that's great with coffee. I'll take that just fine. And then all the vanilla pudding sauce, like, oh man, yeah. Coffee just goes great with that. Maybe a chocolate coffee, though. A hot chocolate coffee. See, now I'm just completely... Yeah, my brain is completely lost to thinking about lunch now. So I think this might be the last mission no matter what, because I'm getting too distracted. Alright, so I do want to put a guy up on the rooftop. I want to do that, but at the same time... I don't want to just put him out in the open completely. Let's maybe... Wait, that's a window. Yeah, that's a window. I was thinking, like, oh, let's not have line of sight, but that is literally an open window. Okay, and then George, let's move him over here. I think he could move... I'm trying to think, like, if I put him here, I think he would be able to get up on the rooftop and shoot. I'm not sure, though. I'm not 100%. But I want to get the snipers on the rooftops. Alright, and then, well, I mean, yeah, we know what's over there. Let's maybe put Azul over behind this big piece of coral or whatever.
Target located.
Oh man, there's two of them. Oh hey, Revenant research progress, 8 out of 15. I never even noticed that before. Alright, but yeah, we have two big ones. Oh, that's Stormtrooper. That's the Stormtrooper mimic right there. Oh no. Our good friend has returned from the grave. There's no good spot to move Mac. Let's put him right over there. But also on hot cocoa, yeah, I think I'm gonna make like a hot chocolate coffee with my lunch. But also I got a 3-pack of 300-gram bags of giant barbecue marshmallows, like, you know, marshmallows for barbecuing, right? But they're nice and very flavorful and sugary. They're big, but I can cut them up. Like I just, you know, they're marshmallows, right? Just cut them up. So I chop them into smaller marshmallows and then put them into hot chocolates and stuff, and it goes really good. See, I had this thought, which is like we wanted mini marshmallows to go in our hot chocolates, but it's actually kind of hard to find good mini marshmallows. So it's like, well, wait a second. You can just get normal marshmallows and then chop them up to be mini. Like, you can just do that, you know. It's like, oh, right. Alright, battle save. Okay, let's see what they got. Friendly mutants. Just the old tentacle mans. But yeah, it is kind of funny when you have that thought of like, man, there's no mini marshmallows, but wait, you can take a big marshmallow and make it mini. Whoa. Oh, look, see, look, good thing I put Azul behind that, huh? Okay, so that saved him from the acid smoke. But the friendly Haven NPCs are just getting destroyed. Oh man, oh, he's gonna get Myrmidoned. Yeah, those little things hit surprisingly hard. Ooh, they're coming from, oh no, they're coming from the right. That one's a sniper. So I think, oh boy. Some unexpected attacks. That guy is so dead. Alright, yeah, we've got this a Hitman Alpha over here. We gotta deal with that. George just took a big shot to the face, so. He's using that Synedrian gear. Doesn't have any armor penetration.
Can't wait.
I think we kind of we need to get some more guys over here and help take this down, I think.
What's our plan?
Then again, maybe Moriko could help out. She's got a Jericho rifle.
Yeah.
So let's do a little armor break. And what would be the best part to break? So he has he's got that chameleon torso. Hate that. He has a mist emitter arm too. I think going for his arms though I think that's the best call here. Like, disabling his arm might get rid of his ability to use his sniper rifle.
Heading out.
Okay.
All set.
Now George, like, he's actually fairly tough in that armor. Fairly tough. So I'm gonna have him get back here and kind of overwatch. Yeah, it's hard to know what direction they might come from, but
Overwatching.
you know, we'll try. We'll try. Oh, Arthur. Oh, man. The old bird in the engine. Oh, no. I mean, look, I think at this point we know that like a small pebble might just down a plane. They're not as stable as you might think. So I get precautions. Alright, let's see. If I can get this guy on our side, that'll help. Alright, under our control. So, Azul over here, I think maybe use him to take down the acid. Oh, wait, shit, that's an acid Myrmidon. I think they explode when you take them down. Like, I'm pretty sure the acid Myrmidons blow up on death. Oh, we can do a tentacle attack. That does 24 paralyzed. That's actually really good. We could paralyze it. That wouldn't make it explode. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's paralyzed now. That's good. That's good. It's just if you kill those, they do explode in a cloud of acid, and that's no good for anyone. This guy, his head is just a blood fountain. Yeah, like look at that. Just, oh man, he's not doing good. I wonder. No valid target for mind control. Well, it's got 18 will points, and I think you can only mind control enemies if they have. Yeah, the will. Yeah, the cost is equal to the enemy's will points. So we lowered it by 8. That would make it 10. I guess I could pull it off then, right? How much action points? It's only 1 action point. I guess I could do it. I guess it could work out. I haven't mind-controlled anything so far, so let's find out. I'd do a Psychic Scream to start. Oh, also, just noticed a wife is coming home. And like I said, I am so hungry I'm distracted. But oh, okay, look, see, that works out. That works out. All right, but for now, I am so hungry. I am so hungry. So see you later, Arthur and Azul. See you later, everybody. I am hungry. So till next time, have a good one.